Hello kids, a very good morning to all of you. Today we will learn the nerves. What are nerves? Nerves are the cord-like structures which helps in passing information from one part of the body to another. The messages which are traveled to and from the brain is through the nerves. There are three types of nerves: sensory nerves, motor nerves, and mixed nerves. Sensory nerves are the nerves which are responsible for sending messages from the sense organs to the spinal cord and brain. What you eat, you feel, smell, hear, touch, taste, everything, all such messages are carried to the spinal cord and brain. If you are eating an orange, if you are smelling a bad smell, then that message is been sent to the brain and spinal cord. Then the brain studies that messages and tells us what it is. Okay, what smell, what you are seeing, what you are eating, what taste it is, what you are hearing, and what you are feeling. All these are connected to your sense organs, that is, sensory nerves. The name says all it is. These sensory nerves can carry messages in one direction only. Next is your motor nerves. Motor nerves are the nerves which carry messages in the form of response, or it takes orders from the brain and the spinal cord to the rest part of the body. We are able to move because the brain gives signals to the motor nerves to do the movement. For example, if your sensory nerves report your eyes that you have seen in front of you, you are going to hit a pillar, or you are going to hit with something, the brain immediately sends a message through the motor nerves that it will give the message to your legs, to your muscles to immediately get out of it. So these are because of the motor nerves. The brain send the orders through the motor nerves, and they also carry messages in one direction. Next is your mixed nerves. Mixed means the mixture of sensory nerves and motor nerves. Mixed nerves take messages to the brain, and also it takes orders from the brain. They do the functions of both sensory nerves and motor nerves. They can carry the messages in both the directions because they can take the messages and also they can give the messages, they can give the orders. So they are present in the brain and as well as in the spinal cord. What happens if you accidentally touch a burning candle? You immediately remove your hand. Why? Because this comes an automatically. It is an automatic reaction. It happens very fast without thinking because you know it is dangerous for ourselves. If something is coming towards your eye, you blink your eye without thinking, without taking time. Even if you are concentrating on somewhere else, still you are doing it automatically. So, such automatic actions are called as reflex actions. These actions, in these cases, the messages do not go to the brain. Rather, the spinal cord, it immediately senses the danger, it immediately observes the danger and takes action as soon as possible so as to avoid any damage to the body. Okay? Instead of sending the messages to the brain, the spinal cord immediately take action to keep you safe, and that's why you react automatically. That is reflex action. Some other examples, like if you touch a hot iron, if you the blinking of your eye, putting up your hand to stop something from hitting your face. A needle get pierced into your hand, then you immediately pull away your hand or you remove your hand. As soon as you touch that needle, you get hit with that needle. So there are so many examples of reflex actions which come automatically, and you react automatically without taking time. Children, your brain is responsible for directing and coordinating most of your movements. There are certain movements which you learn, which you keep in your mind, which you observe, which you remember, and then you do. Like when you learn how to ride a bicycle, how to ride your vehicle, your scooty, or how to do swimming. Once you have practiced enough, once you know all the instructions how to do, then automatically your brain starts sending that instructions to the muscles and it works accordingly. You don't have to think so much about it because your brain has stored that information, has stored that memory. So, here we come to the end of this topic. In the next video, we will be continuing with this topic with the new things to learn and new things to remember. So, keep exercising your brain and do not get confused. Thank you, children.